Rob, you're through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. How's that feel?
Really good, obviously, really good. I've got to start by, I don't know how many fans made the journey today. I've got to give them a massive shout out and say thank you. It meant a lot. I know it's not easy travelling a long way. It's probably the best part of a 400-mile round trip, and then through snow and freezing cold, and an FA Cup replay. So thank you very much, first and foremost. Really pleased. It was a game I thought that we had lots of control in. We were expecting that. I thought we started really well and had one or two big chances, and then probably struggled to create too much. And then started the second half in very strange fashion. They scored a great goal, but it was poor from our point of view. Showed loads of character then to come back quickly and ultimately keep going and pushing and find a winner. So we're delighted.
You dominated possession and you had loads and loads of chances. You certainly deserved to win.
I think so, yeah, but want to stay humble. We're back here on Saturday, so we're not going to get carried away. It's a great feeling now, but we go here in the league. We come here in the league on Saturday, and it'll probably be a different feel. So I just want to stay grounded and not get carried away. But of course, we're very pleased. It's great to win a game, especially late on in the way we did it in the end. Delighted for Eli, another goal, 2 goals in 2, so that's really good for him as well.
You kept him on for the full 90, and it's paid off because he's got 2 in 2, which is going to increase his confidence.
Yeah, well, look, the game was going to extra time, and then he's actually one of our penalty takers as well. You've got to think about that. We wanted to keep as many goal threats on the pitch. We knew we'd get another opportunity to make subs in extra if it had gone to extra time, so I was holding a couple there just in case, but really pleased that we didn't have to go to that.
And the first goal, Woodrow, nice to see him score as well.
Yeah.
Had 2 goes at it.
Yeah, he did a really good finish though. Corley's a brilliant footballer, and he's really intelligent. We can play him as a 9, a 10, someone who actually plays a little bit in midfield as well, as an attacking midfielder, which I don't want to do that often, but when we've got to try and go for it a little bit more, get 2 forwards on the pitch and try and play clicker higher. He was doing a really good job for us. He's a really good footballer, Corley.
When Cornick came on, he did drop a bit deeper, and he influences the game, doesn't he?
Yeah. Who's that now? Sorry.
Woodrow.
Yeah. He did. But what I was really pleased with Corns is impact in the game as well, and just said that to him. He's been excellent in training, and I thought he impacted the game really well. I thought he looked very sharp.
The goal conceded, just switched off after half time, was it?
Well, yeah, it was disappointing. I think we got hold of it here. We gave the ball away almost where we're standing here almost, and then didn't deal with the long throw. Well, we got first contact on the long throw, and he smashed it in on the volley from 18 yards, and we should have been dealing with the second phase on the edge of the box. So something that we've got to make sure that we switch on to. We practiced them a lot, and it's a disappointing start to the half, to say the least. But we recovered pretty quickly into the game.
Everyone okay in there? You took off Bree, is he all right?
Yeah, he was just stretching his hamstring quite a lot. So he seems okay, but it was precautionary. But at the same time, I thought it was actually with how direct they were going, and McGuinness was a big threat and keen. Getting locks on is not a bad thing either, to be able to help us deal and compete with that aerial threat. So he should be fine, but we'll check him out.
And no Carlton Morris tonight. Is that just precautionary, or
don't panic anyone. Yeah, he's just been feeling his calf. We'll see how he is for the weekend. There is an element of doubt for the weekend. We'll see how he reacts over the next couple of days.
I'm sure the message boards, when they saw that, were thinking, "Oh, I wonder what's going on here then."
Yeah. No, don't panic. He's all right.
The all-round performance you're pleased with?
Yeah.
Captain for the first time was Jordan Clark.
Yeah. Really pleased with the all-round performance. I thought we showed lots of control. I probably talked a little bit more tactically about this game than any game that we've had so far. I felt we were going to have more of the ball, and our positional game was going to be really important without sort of boring people and going into it too much. So it was really good that the lads tried to implement what we talked about, and some really good individual performances as well. Really pleased.
Do you think the game will pan out similar on Saturday? Yeah,
well, that's an interesting one now, and obviously I've been thinking about that a lot. We'll have to think, we'll have to look at it, we'll have to see what else they can do. They'll obviously make a few changes. They've got a few new players to come into the team as well. So I'm expecting a different game. But right now, it's probably a tough one to tell. I'll give me a couple more days, and we might be able to have a better idea of what they'll do.